All right, let's do it. Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer of the Week. Right here on the Nielsen Show, the wrap from William Huff still to come. Village Brewery out of Calgary. Jackson with us today, stepping in. Let's just move that a little bit closer to you. And how you doing, man?
Pretty good. How about you?
We're doing all right.
Excellent.
Let me just crank that up a little bit more. All right, so tell me a little bit about your background with Village.
Yeah, so I'm the marketing director
Okay.
at Village Brewery, so I've been working there for quite a long time, and been kind of seeing the thing grow as the industry grows and as the company grows.
How long has Village been around for?
2011.
Oh,
So we're coming
wow,
up
that's
on
a pretty good
13.
run. Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming up on 13 years.
Yeah, we talked to a lot of brewers who've been around like 4 or 5 years, started right before COVID. Obviously, it was tough. Pretty established then already.
Totally. Yeah, we had a big boom kind of around that time. So yeah, we were there was a lot around Alberta in the time still, like 7 or so before we started. But yeah, we're one of the earlier ones for sure.
All right, excellent. All right, what do we got to try here? You got 3 different beers today?
Yeah, so we got our new world's best variety pack here. So we're going to open this up and try a couple of these. So there's 3 beers in here.
World's best variety pack. That's bold.
That's
I like
right.
that statement.
Well, so the idea behind this pack is so all 3 of these beers have actually won the world's best award in their respective categories.
Come on.
Yeah, so
So it's not just a clever name. It's actually
that's right, yeah.
Mandelbaum from Seinfeld here.
Mandelbaum.
World's greatest.
That's right. So we got the Wit and the Blacksmith one in 2024, and then the Best Run Amber Lager one in 2023. So
No way.
we packaged
Congratulations.
them all up. Yeah, thanks very much. And then
Yeah.
this is our kind of our special offering to be able to sample all 3 of those beers.
Excellent. I like the smaller can still too.
Yeah.
Usually, so many people are going to like our
right.
beers, a bigger can.
Yeah,
This is good. I like this.
Totally, yeah.
All right, which one do you want to start with?
Yeah, so maybe we'll start with the white wheat ale,
Okay.
the Wit here. So this is one of our original beers. So it was the 3rd beer we ever launched in 2011, actually
Okay.
2012. But yeah, white wheat ale, unfiltered, kind of super nice and easy drinking. There's some coriander and some orange peel in there, so you got a little bit of citrus.
Okay.
I'm gonna pour them out.
Yeah, just
How
pour.
do you
Yeah,
wanna do
just
them?
pour. Just pour like a little bit in
Put it
there.
in each.
Yeah, Trev, you got your glasses kicking around? Yes, sir. Get over here, buddy, and have a little sip of this.
We got a couple different
Yeah.
cans too, so if we need.
Yeah, we'll get into a few different. Yeah, I guess we have some more if we
Yeah, if we
run a
need
little bit
another.
low.
Thank you very much.
Smells delicious. Smells real nice. We're gonna have a gift certificate to Sobeys and Safeway Liquor to give
The
away
whole can.
a little bit later on after the segment as well. So,
Yeah.
what's your website? If
Villagebrewery.com.
Villagebrewery.com.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
excellent, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well, cheers. Let's cheers.
Cheers,
To,
guys.
have you ever had an artichoke heart in your life?
I don't think so. No, I saw it earlier.
It's in the fridge of you.
I don't know.
Hey, you never will. I promise. you.
Artichoke hearts.
Here, here's
Yeah,
the
cheers.
here's the trying new things. You know.
Yeah.
Cheers. So yeah, 4.5% unfiltered. Like I said, there's some orange and coriander in there, a little bit of citrus, and yeah, kind of a nice smooth ale.
Yeah, no, that's delicious. I mean, that is. Yeah, that's really good. I don't know how. I mean, the other ones, I can see why it would win an award for best in the world. Let's just say that.
No, for sure.
This is this is a really good beer.
Yeah, so it officially won the American Wheat Ale, best in the world. And so the way that the award shows work is every country submits a bunch of beers in each style category, and then they'll do like a gold, silver, bronze for each country, and then the gold winners from each country go into like a finals, which would be like the world.
It's nice at this time of the day. I find like some of them fit different times of day, but this is really
a
good
good
to have at
breakfast one. Yeah, that's-
8:47. Yeah.
Great point. Yeah,
It is a good breakfast.
it's a good breakfast beer.
All right, what else? What else do we got here? And who does all the design?
So we got a company in town that
Okay.
helps us out there. Yeah, a couple contractors that do all the design there.
What's this live for the clink? Am I missing something here too?
Yeah,
What's
so
going
one
on?
of the big things with Village, when we started, it was a lot of like we were all about the beer and the product, but then there was a lot of sort of what can we do in the community to support and to kind of showcase people and individuals and that sort of thing. So that's what this campaign is it's really the people that make up the Village. That's kind of what we're all about. We always say, we use beer as kind of a tool to gather people around, whether that's arts or
That's what it should be.
or music. So
Yeah, it's a social thing.
yeah, so this is our way of kind of showcasing some of those people and some of the things they're doing.
Sweet.
Here's a text that came in. It says, guys, big fan of Village. My old employer had Village taps in our lounge at the office.
Nice.
That's pretty
Wow,
cool,
that's a
actually.
good way
Yeah,
to do it.
yeah, that's
Oh,
really good.
ideas here, eh? Yeah.
Just slide in a little bit closer to the
yeah.
mic, man, and then I can bring it down a bit here, and then we might not have a little bit of a buzz. All right, let's get the second one in here.
So yeah, the next one here, this is called the Best Run Amber Lager. This is kind of like our après ski beer. We launched it as a seasonal, like really small batch in 2023. Sent it off to the award show. We were super excited about the beer. And then when it came back with the win, we were over the moon. Like
Yeah.
It was just kind of crazy, especially with this kind of style, because this is something that there's beers coming in from all over Europe and things like that for these award shows.
Yeah, you're not
So-
talking about like in Alberta. Like you're talking.
Yeah, this is the world. So when you think of a category like an amber, it won sort of the Amber Keller style category. You're thinking like there's some really heavy hitting beers.
Yeah,
in
that's a
that.
big kind of what you say weight class. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, international, weight class. So.
What's on the can? That's a map of something. Hey, a ski run or
Yeah,
what are we
that's kinda
looking
what
at
we
there?
were doing there. So best run is what it's called, and we were, like I said, we were kind of going for the après ski sort of vibe to it. So you got a little bit of a ski map there with a couple different runs.
Anything specific, or is it just like your
No,
own
just
made up?
kind of
Okay,
the
I see. I
design.
see. Interesting.
All right, pour that one out for
Okay,
us.
let's
Here.
get this one going here.
Let's take a look. Trev, get that glass back over here, buddy. Ooh, look at that.
That's a rich color.
Yeah. Look at this.
World's greatest, I'd say.
More.
There we go. Have a little bit more, Trev. Maybe you'll find your jacket. Trev here lost his jacket. He can't find it.
Yeah.
Happened yesterday.
It might be at his house, but we don't know.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
said he might have misplaced it. All right. Cheers.
To the jacket.
Cheers to finding that jacket, Trev. Hey, cheers to your jacket, buddy.
Yes, thank you. I agree.
behind it.
Cheers.
So this one, like I said, amber lager, 5.2%. There's a little bit of like chocolate malt and stuff like
Okay,
that. So
I
it's
was,
a little,
I was just going
love
to ask
this.
about that.
yeah, so it's a little
Yeah.
darker than you might think of when you think of an amber.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you. I was like, it's like to me, the dark beers. Eric's more of a dark beer guy than me, but
yeah.
to me, anytime I have sort of dark beer, I'm always like, ooh, it's a little stouty. But like, it tastes like a darker beer than I was expecting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the thing with this one is the other
Pleasant
thing is-
surprise for me.
Yeah, okay, that's good to hear. It's also a lager, so when you think of ambers, you're usually thinking of ales. So we did this a little differently, where different yeast is used. It's fermented for a little bit longer, so it's a little cleaner. Like it's a bit of a kind of smoother finish than you might get with an ale. But yeah, so the chocolate and then that sort of smoothness is kind of what's going on. In
Nice
that
for
one.
the season and the snow and the. It's just a warm taste. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, it
Good
works
as well.
for that.
All right, and then what's the third one here?
So this last one here, this is kind of our flagship beer at,
Okay.
at Village Brewery. So this is the Village Blacksmith. It's an Alberta Black Ale is what we call it.
Wow.
So it won the style category for American Brown style, which is a pretty broad kind of spectrum of beers. So that's kind of why it won that one. But this guy here
Oh
is
yeah.
really,
Oh, yeah.
Blacksmith is kind of is our darkest beer. For
Holy
sure.
I'm
smokes.
loving these.
That is dark.
Totally.
Come here, Trev.
Oh baby.
Maybe you'll find your jacket. Man, that is a dark beer.
That's what
It
I'm talking
is.
about.
So this one, Alberta Black Ale. So it's all Alberta malt in there. It's got some roasted malt, which is what's giving you that big black character. It's 5.4% alc. But the thing we always talk about at the brewery is, when you see a beer that's that dark, you kind of think it's heavy. It's sort of that, but it really isn't. It drinks really smooth. We have some ales like our blonde ale is another really popular one. This almost drinks in the same sort of style as that. So it's fairly light for what you're looking at.
You've
there.
gone to a point where
Man,
the look
I'm
really
excited
can't
to
put you
try
off.
this now.
You know what I
Like-
mean? Like you got to kind of give it a try and give it a taste just because it's dark and
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to
Totally.
be.
Yeah.
You're disgusting. Tom Gazzola just came over and ate an artichoke heart like it was nothing.
Not a boy. Redbeard
That
says
must be why you host a hunting show.
blacksmith in my top 10. Redbeard says. And
Really?
Redbeard knows his.
Redbeard knows his beers.
knows his beer. Well, this is good. Well, okay.
All right. Well, hey, cheers to
The Bozone.
Bozone Live. Everybody's eating artichoke hearts now. Like, oh, what's this? What's this? A humble brag around the office now? All right. Cheers
Cheers.
to Bozone Live. That's Tommy's hunting show.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, this is different.
It's different.
This
yeah.
is different
Yeah.
than. So I was going to ask you, as an award-winning company, like how do you said there's different beers, like different style. Like how does somebody judge? Like, do they just taste it and go, "I love it. It's my favorite. It wins." Is that? Is
That's-
it,
yeah,
Is that
like-
kind of? Is that? I know. I feel like I'm simplifying.
That's
it
Do
too
they
how
much,
spit
but-
it out? Is
Yeah.
it one of those?
No,
like,
I don't think.
it's one of, like,
that's a good question because
like-
I know they do a lot. So you
that is
never
a good
know.
question.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
wine thing. Don't they
I
do
know,
that with the
yeah,
wine?
it's the
Like,
wine thing. I don't think they spit it out for beer. I think
No,
they like to drink
yeah.
it. But it's blind taste. Like they full on put them into categories. They have a big list of criteria and things that I don't even know about, but they really hit every.
So yeah,
single-
just straight up blind taste.
yeah,
and-
categories.
I was just wondering if there was like you had to submit like how it's made and all that type of stuff.
Well, there would be like an international kind of per style, sort of like here's the guidelines or here's like the true to style things that you'd be looking for in the category. So that's what they would be measuring against is
Yeah.
how'd you hit those sort of things. But yeah, that's kind of how they do it.
Excellent. All right. Well, 3 terrific beers, the world's best mixed 6-pack. These are 3 worldwide award-winning beers. You can get that at Sobeys and Safeway Liquor. It's on special this week.
Exactly. Yeah, we're launching it with Sobeys this week. We're super excited about it.
And you are, what's the address?
5012 A Street,
'Kay.
Southeast. So we're down in Calgary.
Okay, so if anybody's down in Calgary, say that again.
Yeah,
5,000.
5012 A Street. So we're down in
Looks
the
like
Highfield industrial area.
an
there.
award-winning food menu as well that you got there, hey?
Yeah, we got a tap room there in the
Wow.
space. We got a full food menu. There's 16 tap lines. We got an event space down there. So yeah.
And
it's a cool spot.
villagebrewery.com.
That's right.
Excellent. All right,
Love
man.
it.
Thanks a lot for coming in. We'll let you slide out.
Thank you very
We're
much.
gonna wrap
Thank
up
you.
the show.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
This one's really neat. As a, Eric's more of the dark beer guy, but this doesn't hit me like as dark as I think it should. It's
yeah. Can't trust the old eye anymore.
that's how you wash down an artichoke heart. Do people eat other parts of the artichoke?
Like the kidneys and the...
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm wondering. Also, these are nice hats.
I know, yeah.
These are real nice hats. And we got shirts and
Real
everything.
good swag.
great swag.
Yeah, nice swag.
Very nice.
Thanks to
of them.
Village Brewery.
10
for
out of
popping
10.
by. Look at this.
World's greatest swag.
What a
eh?
day. The fun continues.
That's a nice
Right
shirt.
here and only here on Edmonton Sports Talk.